So there's two types, like there's a perspective of business and perspective of dating, right? So one is fair market, which is like let's say I'm I'm selling books, or selling this thing here, right? I'm selling this stuff, books and all this stuff. This is something normal. Everybody are selling this, right? There's a lot of market. But when we talk about unfair market, this is something unique, something special. Let's say a big, right? Or let's say a big brand of this that most people that like is kind of special, unique. Apple, for example, Apple is an unfair market because they are unique, right? They have their own brand, and people they remember this brand. So when we talk about relationship, we also have this like a fair market. What is the fair market in this case is fair ability. Before, fair ability was to have money and like to have being a good in shape, right? Today I feel that this is nowadays is not enough anymore. Just to being rich, like but depends on your standards, like, but of course, like um nowadays only being rich, successful is not enough. You need to understand what is unfair, something that makes you unique. And the things that came up on my mind, like unique, it's mean like between all these guys around her, which one she would choose? You or the guy that have a lot of money? Maybe it doesn't mean that he have money that she gonna choose him. What is the difference? And trust me, I have a lot of friends. I have money. A lot of people that like they are very successful in their career, but there are something that they don't do, which is cold approach. Cold approach. Cold approach is the thing that most men don't do. Don't do this. Don't do it. And it's like I saw a search that talk about more than 75% of the women in the world, they want to be approached. They want that. But only like a 70, like only 20% of men, they approach the girls. Let's say you're going to the park. I'm not saying the clubs or even the bars. Place which is like, going to the supermarket, in the supermarket, in the library, in the restaurant, or like in the park, or even on the street, like some specific place. This is something that you need to train in, right? It's a cold approach. Also, another unfair ability is dance, to learn how to dance.
Oh,
This is really, really good. You learn how to dance. I told you this many times. You need to you need to have something that makes you unique. I already told you about that, about the dance. But now this month came up on my mind something like, oh, okay, there's something, another thing, which is cold approach. Most men don't do that. Make
no,
sense?
I agree. I agree with the dance because I know there's just like I forgot what it's called, but you do like it's with Spanish music, and I've done it before with women, and it's like I agree with the dance. Like it really
Yeah,
does,
yeah.
really does help.
So about cold approach, right? This is something that you need to practice. Not like, could be something simple. Go on the street, say good morning, say hello to the people in the supermarket, or it's like, talk to people, and then you can kind of start to talk with some women too, right? And I remember that I did this, bro. I was like I think it was the first time in my life that I got a 10 to 10 girl. She's Russian, and I remember I was in a supermarket in Bali, and I saw her walk in the street, and I thought like, okay, if I see her again, I'm gonna approach her. And then she go to the supermarket and she come back. She went back. I was like, okay, now I need to talk to her. And I went there, talked to her. Her English wasn't very good. My Russian also wasn't very good, but I get her contact and give her a ride. And bro, we date for like 2 weeks before she left to Russia. So
Oh,
boom, I was like, oh, wow, that's a secret. Not dating apps, spend hours on dating apps. This is the best way and easiest way. You don't need to be rich for that. Does that make sense?
yeah, that makes sense.